Hello everybody, I'm Masterofroflness, and it's time to play more Planetary Annihilation today. We have a 10-player free-for-all for you guys today, using Gandhi and Gas template on the system known as Eat Me Gandhi. Should have maybe worded it as Eat My Gandhi, but whatever. It's a-okay. I don't think Gandhi minds too much. So we do have a very decent spawn, actually. We have a good amount of mexes over here, and an okay decent amount of mexes up north. Basically put, we will not run out of mexes anytime soon. And if someone does, kind of closes the gap on us a little bit, so to speak, then it's going to be a-okay. We can survive off of our starting mexes as well as this expansion over here and this expansion over here pretty darn easily. Especially with tier 2. But then again, you never know how things are going to turn out in Planetary Annihilation. This is a 600, maybe 800 radius planet, so that means I could have maybe 1, 2, 3 guys surrounding me, and that's never a good thing at all. Nope, never ever is. Especially if they're strong players, then in which case you're just completely fucked. I remember in one game I was, oh look at that, we found 4 players right off the bat. Anyway, I remember in one game I actually was versing off against 2 players, both of them went air, and I was bombed to smithereens. It was not pretty at all. So we have TK Keylar, Ninja Colin, Realm Raztastic, and Original Gunner with Sir Killer. Well then, hello there sirs, how you doing today? We're gonna go ahead and pump this party train up right about now. Get some power plants up in here. Seems like yellow is going for a massive docks buildup. I'm not gonna like that one bit whatsoever. It seems like he doesn't really care about that. I think we shouldn't expand too far because that could actually hurt us at the end of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and build a missile turret just in case of any bomber attacks. Ooh, it does seem like orange might be pushing out a little bit. And yellow is on the fringes. So you know what? I'm gonna give orange up this entire territory. I don't really mind. I don't really care. Instead, I'm gonna focus on this area over here, somewhere where I can actually defend. So I'm gonna group together like so. Get all my ants building out of 3 factories. And basically call it quits. Sometimes you just have to let your opponents cede territory. Just take it. Well, sometimes you have to cede territory to your opponents, actually. Yeah, that makes more sense. It's just way better at the end of the day. Allows you to actually regroup your forces and do some crazy shenanigans. So let's go ahead and get out one more factory. Then I think at this point we will kind of focus on maybe tier 2. I don't really know. Red is right over there. That's never a good sign. We're going to go ahead and build some spinners right over there. From this factory. Just kind of make sure that everything's going to go hunky-dory for our eco. And that we're defended from any air attacks. So far, I am worried about yellow. Worried about Mr. Orange over here, and I am worried about Mr. Red, who's down south. Worried about a lot of misters and misses. It seems like Orange is actually pushing on over to Yellow's base, so I think what I'm going to do is probably push against Orange right about now, since Yellow is preoccupied with him and not really focusing on me, as well as Orange being preoccupied with Yellow. So I'm going to use that kind of distraction as a way to kind of take back some territory. We have some bomber support, so that means we shouldn't have to worry too much about any air attacks. Though that is a possibility that we could actually fall to air attacks. I really wish targets in this game were prioritized a little bit more intelligently, but oh well. No. Give me a bot factory. And get out some... Ooh. Seems like somebody wants to play. And our guys aren't grouped up nearly as well as his guys are. And my guys are actually shooting at a wall. Congratulations. Congratulations. Gotta admit, units in this game really need a buff. So it's my fault for not actually using the attack command. who knows how many countless units I actually lost in that engagement. I'll have to look back in the chronocam. Because of this, I will actually allow myself to build a little bit more vehicle factories for the time being. And also get some air factories out, just to defend my base. Alright, then push forward. We outnumber Orange's forces. Well, who do we find? We found Brown. Please don't focus on the wall, sir. And I'm not liking this engagement, not one bit. It's not going too bad, but you know what? I would rather it go a little bit more smoothly. Okay, where was Brown? Brown is attacking red currently. Seems like yellow's going at Mr. Orange again. Another air raid. Well, not air raid, docks raid. Kinda sucks for Orange. Feel bad for him. But hey, he started it. I am damn well finishing it. He's even building docks. Good God. Yeah, he's in the shitter. When you start building docks, that's when your army's probably in the shitter. Okay, what is he doing? Pushing forward. Oh God, that was a terrible Uber cannon. I feel bad for him. Alright, let's just go ahead and get out more factories. Oh wow, walls. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good use of his commander. Probably using the walls to speed up his construction of defenses. That's always pretty good. But I don't know. It seems like he's really down on his luck. But I can't show him mercy. No, I will not show him mercy. Nobody shows me mercy. I just get attacked by bombers. Is that... No, that's... Orange, oh, that is him. Rude. Rude. Sir, that was rude. Capital R-U-D. I mean, R-U-D-E. Forgot the E. Oh, look at me. Look at me with my English skills. You're just migrating right over there. I don't really mind, to be honest, because I'm soon going to get out shellers, which will be able to pelter him to smithereens. Not pelter him to smithereens, but rather... Oh, someone left. Might be purple over there. Which we'll be able to shell him to smithereens. There we go. So far, really nothing's going on. Could go around his base, to be honest. That could work. In fact, you know what? I'm probably going to go ahead and do so. Especially since purple is AFK right about now. Alright then. Orange, you have a split second to pretty much give me the secret to the Formioli. If you don't comply, I'm gonna have to kill you. We are so close. And now his commander's basically all out of luck. Ooh, that was an amazing Uber cannon, actually. But I think there's just way too much firepower coming down. However, if he keeps getting these amazing Uber cannons, nope. Yep, that was the final straw. Sorry, Orange. Oh, you're out of the ballpark. He had a really good plan, actually, moving up his commander and building a ton of walls. That sometimes does work. And if you push up and build up a ton of defenses and kind of secure yourself, you can definitely come back into a game, but didn't work for him. I don't know if red's still battling brown. Right now, I know I have a ton of air defense. Anyway, let's go ahead and deal with yellow. I don't know what yellow's been doing. Yellow's been kind of quiet. He did expand a little bit into... Oh, there he is. Anyway, he did expand a little bit into orange's base, but not too much. Okay, I'm not even going to move my shelters forward. I'm just going to move them a little bit back. Get them to fire a little bit of volleys here and there, and then afterwards just chill about. Then good. Now we have a bunch of tier 2 structures being made. We have tier 2 eco in the form of our metal extractors, and then we have tier 2 eco in the form of power plants. Okay, this is actually a really bad thing. Do not do this. Do not move your Blue Hawks into the fray. They are pretty weak units through and through. Moving them forward is actually pretty bad. For the most part, Blue Hawks shouldn't be used to actually fight shellers. They should really be used to fight off against some bigger stuff, like levelers and shit like that, since they're pretty good at single target damage from what I've seen. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and move my borders to red. In fact, not to red, but to down south. You never know what's gonna happen down south. Okie dokie, advanced energy is complete, so let's go ahead and get an advanced radar. Then afterwards we will get out the advanced storage plan. Not advanced storage, I wish it was advanced storage, but we will get some storage. So far so good though. Enemies that were all around me have been completely neutralized. Which is something you should always do at the start. You gotta kill your enemies that are right next to you. Why the hell would China invade England, okay? This is what I'm getting at. There's no logical reason. Well, I mean, like, you know, 5th century China. Okay, hello there, blue. How you doing today? I'm just checking out your base. Hello there, red. How you doing today? Hello there, brown. There is brown right over there. Brown Town. He's just chilling about. Very small base, actually. Yeah, I have a ton of territory. And right now, the closest enemy to me would be red. So I'm just going to go chill about right over here. Get some storage. And, let's see. Commander, probably speed up the construction of these tier 2 units while we'll get these guys rolling on some advanced metal. There we go. Ha ha ha. Should really get out some orbital though. Yeah, take out brown. Take out all these players, really. Yeah, I might just go ahead and do that. Get some orbital. Here, which factory is producing me spinners? It would probably be... Oh, yeah, we can shut down you. Probably be... Fuck, I can't... Dude, I actually don't know. Here, for now on, you're going to be producing the spinners. Go over there. Poor red. Poor red. Poor red. Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad for him even more than orange, actually, because he's in the middle. Something's going on with brown. Yeah, brown's moving out. Tons of bombers. You know, I could fuck over brown. I could send in my fighter army to help out blue. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do that. This is going to weaken me up quite a bit, but at the same time, I might as well deal with a big target. Why the hell is teal over here? Okay, let's see now. We can actually take out Teal and Brown's army, but for the most part, I'm going to deal with one player at a time. Unfortunately, I keep right-clicking, which is definitely a problem. So I wasn't able to do as much damage as I should have. But let's go ahead and go back down and deal with Teal. And now our eco is booming. Production has been kicking in. Let's go ahead and back off just a tad. Seems like we killed Teal's Air Force. Now let's go ahead and kill... who else can we kill? I have to kill someone's Air Force. Who else has Air Forces? It'd be Black. Well, Black's so far away. He's not part of this conglomeration of states. What we should really be doing is focusing on this massive tier 2 buildup. Seems like Red is going to get a little bit feisty. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I will actually deal with Red at some point. Lay him down on a coffin. But for now, I like him just the way he is. He's not an immediate threat to me. He's taking out my tier 1 mechs, but you know what? That's okay because look at this. Got all this tier 1 mechs to expand to. Bam. Fuck, we have so much mechs to expand to. I don't know why we aren't exploiting that. I'm just looking at this little battle that's going on right now between all these major players. Love it. Absolutely adore it. Should really get more tier 2 energy though. Okay, some more shellers would be awesome. Get some orbital up in here. Something that I forgot to get and I probably should get would probably be actually orbital radar. So far nothing yet. Scanners indicate there is nothing in the vicinity, sire. Your Grace. Ooh. There's some stuff. Nobody on the gas plant, though. Teal, you are a douche. Just saying. You know, if I build a nuke, right? And I just... What? Oh, right. He left. Okay. So if I build a nuke, right? And I nuke brown or red or blue, I don't think they'd be able to deal with it. No, I don't think they would be able to. I think orbital is a little bit more beneficial to me. Okay, come on, you lot. Go ahead and get me some more metal. You guys should go over there, and you, my wonderful friend, go ahead and get me more storage. Come on. Yeah, whoever wins in this battle, I'm gonna go in and attack the winner. So I'm just gonna let them duke it out until I get more and more powerful. My power increases tenfold. Green died. Oh, from Black. Wow. Look at you, Black. Look at you coming to your own. Still need some energy, though. That should be fixed out as time goes on. It's probably about time we go ahead and get out that orbital factory we've always been talking about as kids. At least metal is doing A-okay. Oh god, it looks like red might actually win this one. That's weird. I always thought brown would. Oh well. That's simply because I thought blue would come in and kill red. Not because I'm worshipping some dark deity from outer space. No, of course not. What would give you that idea? Huh? Who told you this? Mom? Could actually be. It's it's a possibility. Yeah, it's definitely possible that she learned how to use the internet. Even though she still doesn't know how to use the internet. It's been like, what, 20 years? Okay, come on. Come on. Advance the radar, go. You know what? It's probably time we actually go ahead and build some bombers. Because, I mean, we have tons of hummingbirds. So there's really no reason why not to. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and fight black right about now. Because black hasn't been touched. And I need to touch black. Blue is currently being touched by red. And this blue over here... Well, not blue, brown. And this blue over here is being... It's not being touched either. But right now I'm going to touch black. I'm going to tell him, hey, how you doing? Listen, my name's Masterofroflness. I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, so listen to my offer. I'm going to give you a chance to join the great cabal of the Roflness, and if you don't join, then we'll kill you. In fact, I'm moving out right now. I mean, but why, Raffle? Why? For the great cabal, that's why. For the great cabal, that's why. Oh god, that's gonna be my my saying for the great cabal. Are you seriously building catapults? Red, I will kill you. You have bigger problems to deal with. How are you still alive, Teal? I don't even. Yeah, I think soon we're gonna have to focus on anti-nukes. So let's go ahead and get one, and we'll get some umbrellas over here. And you know what? Brown's actually secured. Fuck. He can't be killed by a puny laser platform. Oh no. Do I even have spinners in this army? I somewhat do, and I somewhat don't. Oh crap, he did so much damage. Look at all that damage, Mom. Kids, this is why you always bring hummingbirds with you. So you don't act like a dumbass. Learn from my mistakes, friends. Learn. Learn and be astonished. Okay, so even though I was a complete butt-tard with this whole invasion of black, this is still gonna go my way because I just have too much shellers. I'm allowing you to live red. Don't you forget that. It was never meant to be black. It was never meant to be. Go. Go quietly into the darkness. Please. I'm sorry. It'll all be over soon, Black. It'll be over soon. Oh, Nelly. Okay, who's next? Now let's go hit Brown. We're just continuing to build Avengers, to be honest. Also, getting some much needed defenses. 35 bumblebees. That's okay. Could be a lot better, though. The Great Cabal calls for shellers away. I hope you know, Blue, that I choose to let you live, but I see now that that was a mistake. A mistake I will never, ever make again. What are you doing? Red? Red, what are you doing? Red, what are you doing? Listen, I'm getting really tired of your shit. In fact, no. We will get an advanced bot factory. Oh, hello there, Blue. How you doing today? See, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take you out in 3 easy steps. 1999. Okay? Here, watch. Now go ahead. I'm gonna right click on your commander. My guys are just gonna focus you down. And now we wait. We're gonna end if we want to. We're gonna leave our friends behind. Okay, send in the goon patrol. Guys, we need more factories. I, for one, am appalled. Why the hell do I not have more factories? You bastards! I told you to back off. What are you doing? What the halali are you doing? Oh, I've been waiting for this for far too long. Friends, Romans, compatriots, lend me your ears. In fact, go ahead and build me more advanced power, not advanced power plants, but advanced bot factories. No. You build where I tell you to build. Why stop? No. In fact, now it's time for it all to be over. This guy relies heavily on defenses. Goodbye, Brown. Maybe in another life, we could have been friends. It seems like that is not the case. Instead, I will now crush you, and I will crush everybody you hold dear to your heart. In fact, let's go ahead and now let's crush Red. In fact, there's really no one else left to crush, to be honest. Oh, you know what? There is, but I don't think he matters, really. God, but Brown had a lot of defenses. Like, holy moly, guacamole. That was a lot. That was a lot of catapults for, I think, Red. Wait, no. There was someone else behind him. Black? Really? Black really didn't seem too much of a threat. Then again, maybe not to me, but to him, maybe he was a big threat. Oh, whatever. I kind of find it scummy that Teal would actually leave the planet. But, hey, people want to leave, That's okay. Sometimes lava planets are pretty shitty, not gonna lie. Anyway, we're killing Red with a triple wombo combo of lasers, bombers, and tanks. Just to cover our bases, I guess. Yeah, by the way, focus on the Astreus. And we're done. Well, that was an easy 3-course meal, courtesy of Masterofroflness. We were kind of stuck in this weird little limbo, so to speak, and after letting both my opponents battle with me and getting a really easy kill on Orange, it was all around pretty darn good, actually, for the most part. I think I got lucky with my spawn. Could have done things a little bit better. Could have produced stuff a lot more faster. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. First and foremost, I wanted to go back and I wanted to check something out. Forgot what I wanted to check out, actually. What did I want to check out? Ah, this. I already know why Brown lost this one, actually. He relied too much on defenses. Way too much on defenses. Look at this. Why do you need to spam this many catapults? Well, I guess some people are just super turtlers. He was doing pretty good. Up until he started building defenses, though. Seems like Yellow really wanted to go in hot. And Black was like, nope, building a wall. Building a wall. Yeah, Orange definitely could have killed Yellow at any point. Anyway, my name is Masterofroflness. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for joining the game. Bye-bye.